Hi, this is Kimberly Knox and welcome to my YouTube channel, What's in the Stars for You. This is part 2 of September 2015. This is eclipse time. We're going to have the predictions for each of the signs. We just got done talking about the eclipse in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is all about your routine, your daily routine and the maintenance. It is the maintenance house of your chart. It is the maintenance that you do to keep yourself healthy, to get a working, organized life so that you can function on a daily basis in the most efficient and effective way. We have new ways that we need to be looking at our health, how we're eating, what we're putting into our body. And so Virgo here is going to assist us in taking all that we found from our heart energy of Leo and pushing that out into workable goals where we're actually achieving them. So this is about the work, getting off the butt and getting to work. Pisces and Virgo, these are the hot spots. Okay, so we're going to go through each of the signs. Aries and Aries rising. Okay, this is 6th house has to do with, this is where Aries, that the effect is happening in your 6th house is your maintenance room. So Aries has the natural chart. The 6th house is all about work. These eclipses can come in. When they come in, there's truth, there's restructuring, there's reorganization, and there's change in this area. So it can happen around your health. You may have something come up with your health where all of a sudden you need to change exactly the way you're eating. This could be gluten friendly. Perhaps you find out that the ailments and the bloating and all this stuff that you're having, 1 in 6 people are allergic to gluten. This could be you. Now you're changing. Or you want to cleanse out toxins now because you understand the importance of it. So you start possibly with a juicing program because you're understanding about feeding your body with nutrients and helping to clean out organs. It might be more, but you're consulting people on how to change the way that you take care of yourself. Perhaps you're introducing different modalities that you had before that could be healthy for you. And you're also having stuff happen around work, possibly. So your work life is a 6. So what's going on around your daily job? This is the job and people around you on the job. Now we've got Taurus and Taurus rising, and the 5th house is being affected here. The 5th house is your creative force. So we've all been going through preparing with Leo, creative energy. So the 5th house is your natural Leo house. So here you might be having the opportunity to lay out new creative ideas where you're birthing something new. This is a new baby that you're putting together. You might be having a child come into your life, new pregnancies. It is your first child too, so things might be going on around your children or your child, spending more time with them. Maybe there's a move involved. Maybe one of them requires more of your attention, and you're putting forth all of that. It's also the house of romance, so you might be wanting to, if you're single, get out there and do more, make yourself available because something might spark at this time. A new romance. Or if you are with someone, find ways to reignite that romance, which is beautiful. And that's what Leo likes to do because Leo is fixed fire and it's fixed enthusiasm from the heart. So that's the loyalty part there. Gemini and Gemini rising. Now we have the 4th house. So 4th house has to do with your home. It has to do with the structure of your life and kind of the direction that you want, because think of yourself as a kind of contemplating your next move or starting over in life. This is the bottom of your chart. So your home, it also has to deal with one of your parents, typically your mother. Something might be going on in that regard. So something happens around the home where you have to restructure or you have to move. Maybe you have somebody move into the home with you or out of the home, or you're actually moving states altogether, or you're moving out of the area that you were in, or you're actually starting your own new home together. Cancer and Cancer rising. This is your 3rd house. This is the Virgo house, is your 3rd house. 3rd house has to do with several different things. One being your siblings, your brothers and your sisters. Something might have happened with one of your brothers or sisters. You find out about it. And there's some change required in that area. 3rd house has to do with your communication, how you speak, how you think. You might be having more opportunities to actually speak in front of others or to compose poems or written material, or going to a speech class, or doing Toastmasters for the first time. It's also basic kind of learning some new skills in that area. How you're thinking about changing your mindset on things right around you in your neighborhood. It is your neighborhood because it's what's going on right around you, under your nose. Something might have changed in your local area. Maybe some guy moved in next door to you. You like them or you don't like them. Leo rising. Here's the second house. So you've been having Venus and Mars go through the first house. Mars is going to stay there till the 24th, but we've got the second house has to do with your money, your income, your ability to take your talents and to create new income from that, and self-esteem. So when we have great self-esteem, then we can go out and make more money. It kind of works, or we can take our gifts to the market and bring in more, because we want to be compensated for our talents in that way. So we believe that we have more value or make more money. Virgo and Virgo rising. Like I said, these are big times for Virgo and Pisces. If your birthday is around now, these are big things that you're initiating. Think about 19 years ago. All of us can think about 19 years ago because the eclipses were happening in the same spot. So it might not be exactly the stuff that I'm talking about, because the areas of the chart talk about some of the different things. But for me, it's definitely been long distance travel. And it's all about the ninth house. So I know that 19 years ago was actually when I moved. And so you see some similarities. So think for yourself on that one. This is your first house, Virgo. So this is all about you, how you package yourself, what initiations you want to be, who you want people to see. Maybe you're slimming down. You want a whole new look. You're redoing a new makeover. These are your own particular goals. Libra and Libra rising. We're talking about the 12th house. 12th house can be, it's your behind the scenes time. It is the highest house of Pisces. So think about it's how much sleep you get. It's about being at home. It's about meditating and connecting, and then also feeding your subconscious, getting into those, understanding the emotions and emotional life that you have, so that you can heal yourself as well. You might find out about something with your health, which requires you to go to the hospital for a little while, actually, or maybe you're visiting someone in the hospital. But these are institutional type situations in the 12th house. So making sure that you're getting enough sleep and recuperating, but you're working behind the scenes too. So perhaps you're working on something big that you're going to bring out later. Now we get to Scorpio and Scorpio rising. This is your 11th house. So the 11th house is they call it hopes, wishes, and dreams. Well, it's where you're planning. You're reaching out to others because it's your house of Aquarius, and those people through association can help bring you a new opportunity. So think about networking. This is big. You may have the opportunity to gain a new networking group, and now it's bringing you more business. Definitely, it revolves around your friends and your friendships. All right, those people in your life closest to you. Maybe you have more opportunities with friends. You found out something about a friend and now things are changing. You may have joined a new group or created a new group. You have some interests, and now you're going to those to fulfill that. Perhaps it's time for you to create a group where you're actually leading some lectures on something, some education, and you're doing and that's all group oriented there. And 11th house has to do with the amount of money that you're making from your career as well. It's another, and so all the work that you've been doing with the Venus and Mars up at the top of your house, now this could be bringing you also more rewards for that. Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising. This is all about how you're seen in the outer world, because the eclipse is affecting your 10th house. So unfortunately, if you've been doing some bad things or something happened, now is the time to pay the piper. And that happens also when Saturn gets up there. Whatever you've been doing for the past 12, 18 years then comes to a head. So, but this is where you can shine because this is your career. So hopefully it's all good stuff, but you're finding out some truth about your career to make some changes. Something happens, a new opportunity. This is a solar eclipse, new opportunity. And so you're seeing some changes there. Perhaps it's a whole new status in life. That could be also marriage in that sense. But typically you find it around your career change and what direction you want to make and how you want the world to see you. That's your 10th house, how you're seen in the outer world. Capricorn and Capricorn rising. This is 9th house. Several things here. This is the house of Sagittarius, so you think about travel, but you could travel through education. So this is higher education. Perhaps you're going for your master's, you're getting new certifications because you're going to apply those later in your career. Or you're traveling, you're meeting new people and new experiences, or you're just traveling more. Long distance travel, that's your 9th house. So exciting times there. Aquarius and Aquarius rising, you just had a whole grand year of Jupiter going through your 7th house and Venus and Mars there, exciting your partnership with your main partner or creating new partnerships and dealing wonderful with all the clients in your business. And now it's 8th house. So 8th house has to do with these deeper mergers that you make. This could be marriage. This could be new partnerships. It's also the debt that you owe. So this is about financial responsibility as well. So some restructuring here. This has to do with the money that you're receiving from other people. Perhaps that's changing. Perhaps you're not going to get as much. Perhaps you'll get more. So something has to do with that money, the money from your partner as well. Perhaps this is a time that you take on a mortgage or information about your mortgage comes to you. 8th house, student loans, all of the loans is the stuff that you owe other people. Pisces and Pisces rising, wrap up here. This eclipse is in the 7th house. We just got done talking about the 7th house, and you also have Jupiter going through here. So this is a time earmarked for growth in your private relationships. So if you're, you met someone a while ago, things can start to flourish now. Or if you have businesses where you relate to others, now it's a time where that can grow and new opportunities come to you. So it's a relationship time. So those are the predictions for the eclipse in Virgo 2015. Reach out to me at kkastrology.com, my Instagram, Kimberly Knox. And I hope you have a wonderful eclipse. And if you'd like to know more about your chart personally and where it's exactly happening, that's what a private consultation and success review is all about. Have a wonderful night.